So over the years, I've noticed persons who are engaged in farming or agriculture that they will normally have their land exposed, have the dirt exposed. But as a farmer, if you're engaged in that practice, how profitable is that to you? How often do you now have to run to the stores to buy the synthetic fertilizers to feed your plant? And do you understand how important it is not to have the ground exposed, barren? No. If you are a farmer and you do not understand how important it is to have foliage or mulch over your ground, then by all means you should not be engaged in farming at all. That means you're only doing agriculture or farming just for the money of it. But you're not there to seek the understanding, to learn from the land, from nature, how and what are the best ways to maintain the earth that will eventually maintain your crop. What you're looking at is how square foot farm maintains its earth, maintains its crop. As you can see, where we are not engaged in crop production, those areas are left with mulch and with nature. Because it is very important that you leave nature to grow as it should once you are not using it. But you also apply the principle that nature establishes. And I will explain what that principle is. If you were to go in the forest and you were to go and move under the trees, you will notice there's a lot of foliage, dry leaf, twigs, branches, rotten, dead organic stuff on the forest floor. That is what feeds the soil in the forest, that mulch, that ground cover. Those nutrients will eventually also soak into the ground, and when the rain comes, those nutrients are what will get washed down in the river and into our water system, and that is what we're supposed to be consuming as human beings. So everything in nature cycle back into itself. So as you can see, currently my beds are not in production and they are properly covered in mulch, so that by the time I do ready for them, the earth has already been replenished, recovered, nutrify, so that I do not have to expense myself and buy no synthetic fertilizer, which will eventually kill the soil and cause loss of crop, low yields, as farmers are experiencing. Complain about the low yields, but they don't understand that it's the synthetic fertilizers that they're applying to the soil that are causing their low yields. So again, if you're a farmer and you do not apply the principle which nature establishes that maintains our earth, you are going to lose. And you have already been losing for years. Banana farmers, vegetable farmers, whichever crop you are growing. So nature applies and establishes one principle: keep my ground fully mulched, so that the microorganism in the earth will have enough food to shit, and their poop is what nutrifies the earth. So you have to keep Mother Nature earth cover in mulch, whether you're in current cultivation in whatever crop, or you are leaving the crop fallow so that it rests, which again is another principle established by the Creator God. A certain time you must allow the land to rest, which, as you see, our major production area are at rest, so that when we do ready for it, we have a fully rested land ready for the rainy season.